Hey, what's up everybody? The Destroyer 001 here, back with another cast from the 2v2 tournament of Rise of the Witch King, hosted by GameReplays.org for the... Did I say June? I don't know. But it's the June tournament. Yes, this is the second game of Otto and DreadReapr versus DJParson and Djinges. Still not sure if I'm saying his name right. This is round 1, Group B, Game 2. So, let's see what we got here. We got Otto in the top left as Mordor, and his partner DreadReapr in the top right as the Dwarves. So, different teams than last time. They are going random, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. But DJParson is Dwarves in the bottom left, and his partner is also Dwarves, Djinges there. And he is in the bottom right. So, dwarf, and yet more dwarfs, and Mordor. So, lots of dwarfs are going to be in this game, as you might imagine. And yeah. Like I said last video, if you want to check out the details of the tournament, all the rules and everything, all regulations, all that stuff, I'll leave that in the comment, or the description. That's the word I'm looking for. In the description. I'll leave a link to that, so you can check that out if you want. Yeah, we have a orc pit opening with a couple orcs from Otto here. DreadReapr is opening up with what? He's got mine shafts. Looks like he's built 4, and then going for a Hall of Warriors. Looks like you can go with 4 mine shafts pretty easily without having to worry too much, because it's a very large map. And we got a Hall of Warriors, of course, down here as well. Guardians being produced, and they will be out shortly by Djinges. And his partner, DJParson, is also going for a Hall of Warriors. No shock there, as that is probably the best strat you could do with the Dwarves as to a start. And phalanxes being produced by him. I'm not sure how good phalanxes are going to do, considering none of these teams really have any cavalry, but... well, at least to start. But the enemy team doesn't know that, especially when you have 2 dwarves. You actually have no sight powers whatsoever, so you have no idea what's coming. And we have a beacon being placed by Otto, possibly spotting, yes, a mine shaft from DJParson. Forward mine. And Djinges, this is DreadReapr's base, right? Yep. So these are actually enemy dwarves here. And it looks like enemy dwarves are being popped out from DJParson. Or no. DJ... yes. Yes. Sure. But yeah, there's going to be a bit of action over here. In DreadReapr's base, it looks like. As these phalanxes are going to attempt to do some damage. Will he get the mine shaft, though? Not sure. But there is orc warriors here as well to try and stop this from happening, as you don't want enemy mine shafts in your base, as you might imagine. Not good for you. Not good for your teammate. And I think they will actually take that mine shaft. Those mighty orc warriors. Very nice. And there's actually a forward mine here from Djinges as well. About in the middle of the map. And a little skirmish between some Guardians and some Orc Warriors. Guardians, obviously, the superior warriors. But Orcs in mass numbers are definitely hard to deal with. Especially in patch 2.02, where they are not really terribly weak like other patches. Which I approve of. I like the fact that Orcs spam is actually useful. But yeah, we have a lot of Orcs actually coming over from Otto here, to help out his partner, DreadReapr, to deal with all these dwarves. And it's just a dwarf on dwarf scuffle here. Is that Prince Brand already? That was a quick brand. Well, he will definitely pay off, as Prince Brand is quite useful. And I guess that's why DreadReapr doesn't have much in the way of defense, because he was saving it up for Prince Brand. And I think it'll pay off, actually. Especially if Mordor actually helps him out a bit. Because he is able to spam and just keep the dwarves occupied, really. As orc spam is quite powerful. He is running off 3 3 orc pits here. So Otto will be able to keep the pressure on the dwarves. And it looks like Otto will be pushing across the map as well. And also capturing this outpost, which is very nice. There are 2 outposts in this map, as you know. There's one there, and there's one there. Also a signal fire here, and a signal fire here, but there are fire drakes guarding it, so probably won't see them being used anytime soon. Let's go over here, as there is a bit of action here. A few orc archers, a few orc warriors going at it there. Looks like some dwarves showed up to help out their brethren. Definitely not enough orcs here. Easily rectified as Otto brings in more men. And this is actually a mineshaft from DJParson, which is the bottom left player, I believe. I keep forgetting, as I just watched the last game and it was mirrored kind of, so I'm kind of getting confused a little bit. But DJParson is here, Djinges is here, which Djinges was over here, and DJParson was over here last game, and I just did that cast, so a little confused. But no worries. Prince Bran continuing to kill many dwarfs here. As you see, he's definitely proving to be worth his money, worth his cost, as he's just slaughtering these axe throwers. Definitely a good call. And we have what's his name? Gothmog out for the Mordor player. So that will be extremely useful, and I'm not sure the bottom team, DJParson or Djinges, has a hero whatsoever. I don't think so, actually. But Otto and DreadReapr both having heroes. Definitely going to give them a slight advantage here, or even a major advantage. And they will continue pushing forward. With the backup of Prince Bran, this Mordor army is pretty threatening. As that slam shot is pretty brutal against like axe throwers and stuff, archers and such. So it does kill quite a few of them. And yeah, the hordes of Mordor flooding in. We do have a battle wagon over here. I think this is from no, it's from Djinges. So he will be trampling a few orcs. Although he does get stuck. He's not moving now, and the war chant goes down. Oh, that sucks. That battle wagon doesn't look like it's able to move. He needs to get out of there immediately. And there's actually a very large summon back here of hobbits. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks like some Haradrim Lancers being purchased from Otto. And I did hear a slam shot. Sounds like did DreadReapr get his oh yeah, I think he was the first one to have it. But his base is in a lot of trouble as Djinges is actually pushing forward here. Or no, this is actually DJParson. No, that's Djinges. Maybe it's both. I don't know. I swear on the mini-map it looked like white. Oh, the hobbits are white. Gotcha. So, hobbits from DJParson, and Djinges is the dwarves here. That is what's going on. So the hobbits actually engaging Prince Bran there. Frodo, Sam, and the gang trying to kill off Captain of Dale. Meanwhile, armies of Otto pushing forward. And DJParson does have Prince Bran as well. That will prove to be extremely useful, I'm sure. And it looks like the armies of Mordor are thinning out a bit. He did have to send some to save his partner. A beacon has been placed for Otto. Let's see what's over here. Oh, let's take a look at the powers. And somebody did take over the Fire Drake with their Untamed Allegiance. And that would be Mordor, obviously, the only team that has it. As you see, he has War Chant and Untamed Allegiance. He also has a Fire Drake now, which is extremely powerful. We have Rebuild and Rallying Call from the Dwarves. DreadReapr. Djinges, the Dwarves, has Rallying Call only. And then DJParson, the Dwarf, the bottom left, has Hobbits, as you saw, and Rallying Call. So yeah, we'll see how well this Fire Drake does. Looks like it's going to be taking a bit of damage here. He doesn't really want to lose this. As it is quite a nice weapon of war, but it is doing its job. Did a lot of damage. Oh, he almost got away, but it died. trying to go through those guardians. It's unfortunate, but he does own the thing, the lair, so he could potentially buy another one for 1,500 resources. We'll see if that happens or not. As he is Mordor, he does have the ability to spam for cheap, and he could actually save up for something expensive like a Fire Drake. So that could be an option. What level is Gothmog? Gothmog's actually very wounded here. He is level 6 though. He does have the Day of the Orc, which is a leadership buff for orcs. So it is quite useful for Mordor. And Prince Brand here is level 1, not even having his slam shot yet. He needs to hurry up and get leveled, as he won't be doing much without it. Slam shots, I'd imagine. At least not as much damage as he could be. We have a battalion of Axlors from DJParson just sitting here. I'm not sure if he knows they're there or not, as I'm sure he's all over the place. And we do have a glowing from DreadReapr, so that could prove extremely useful as well. So now DreadReapr having Prince Brand and glowing will be quite nice. It's like a Hobbit summon being thrown down though, and we'll immediately begin pelting the orcs with rocks. Yeah, and then we'll clean up those orcs nicely. Looks like a Frodo and that Pippin. I'm not sure, but they will be chasing down Glowing there, as he can't actually outrun them. Glowing could turn around and kill them both, as I'm sure he's not that scared of them. Oh, there is a bit of something going on over here. Looks like those Axlors have been found by the Mordor orcs. We'll be cutting through them as Frodo screams for his life as it is taken away. And yeah, now things are swinging into Otto's base here a bit. Looks like he might lose this slaughterhouse. Actually, a fell beast being brought out. That's not good, as the dwarves don't really have much anti-air at all. They do have a Prince Brand though, but he is level 1, nowhere near to a beast slayer. As this, actually, Prince Brand is level 7. Fortunately, is on their team, so they won't have to worry about that. But this fell beast is going to put in a lot of work before his time is done, undoubtedly. And there is a fairly sizable force of dwarves here. This is from Djinges or just DreadReapers? Looks like it's DreadReapers. It's hard to tell if this is the colors wise, because I think one player is like really dark green and one player is black, and it looks very similar. Well, at least to me. And yeah, the white player is actually pushing into the top right here. He has a fairly sizable force, but there is a fell beast, and that will take out a bit of those Axlors. Not killing them though. He will want to finish off all these Axlors if possible to secure his dominance here, as there will be no anti-air for him to have to worry about. And yeah, lots of orcs, even having some Easterlings in there now to counter battle wagons, which is always a good idea, as you don't want your stuff being trampled by battle wagons or cavalry. Of course, the only cavalry you don't have to worry about is battle wagons, as there is just a bunch of dwarves in this game. Yep, and white is pushing forward, while Cyan is going to engage from behind, actually. He's returning home, so Otto will defend his base. And DJParson there. And we have a Fire Drake out again, as I believe the other one has been Untamed Allegiance as well. Very good. And now Mordor having control of both Fire Drake layers. Does he have this one still? No, it was taken out. But he does have the other one, and the players don't know about it yet. So, surprise Fire Drake could be coming in. And oddly spraying fire at nothing there. Not sure how he managed to do that. But yeah, this Fire Drake is going to burn and burn. There is a lot of men of Dale here though. I think these are... Who are these from? I think these are friendly. This must be from DreadReapr, as they're not killing orcs. So the fell beast has nothing to worry about there. And now Otto and DreadReapr can push forward. And DJParson will start losing buildings, as well as Djinges there. Let's see what level his Prince Brand is. Level 8. So Djinges leveling up his Prince Brand quite nicely. He can use his Beast Slayer on the fell beast now, which will be extremely useful. This beacon is still here, I'm not sure why, as there is nothing there anymore. Possibly forgetting to remove it, as it's probably not that important at the moment. Yeah, Felby's gonna have to be careful here. Lots of men of Dale. And if he doesn't get out of there, he's definitely gonna regret it. The Fire Drake doing a massive amount of damage. Yeah, definitely want to keep your Fire Drake in a battle stance or something. If you put him in an aggressive stance, I don't think it really matters because he still one-shot kills things, doesn't he? With his fire. As he will just take more damage in aggressive. Once again, putting him in aggressive. I guess if you're possibly destroying a building by itself, aggressive is a good idea. Because it'll just do more damage and you're not taking any damage, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, generally, as a rule of thumb, it's a good idea. If you're attacking something, put your guys in aggressive so they do more damage. Until at least something comes to attack you. And then you can choose whether to get out of aggressive or not. As you don't want to take more damage than you have to. Battle Wagon crushing a lot of guys there. We do have a Gimli on the field now. And this is from what player? Djinges. So, Gimli... Oh, there's actually some Zealots there. Was those Zealots from DreadReapr? Looks like they're being chased down by the Battle Wagon. Although Battle Wagon isn't really going to kill these. Gimli might, though. They're like mini Gimlis. But Gimli's still the father of all Gimlis. Oh, looks like I'm just in time to see a barrage come down on the Mordor army. Ouch. That's quite unfortunate. Which reminds me, it looks like the powers. Djinges, the bottom right dwarf, actually has barrage ready to go. DreadReapr has Met of Dale now and rebuild as well. We have Darkness, as you see, which has covered the map for Mordor. Otto in the top left, and the other DJParson, the bottom left dwarf here, has used his barrage on Mordor just a second ago. So that is the new powers they have acquired. And that Darkness buff is definitely going to be really good for the top players. And if they don't get into Daybreak, or Dawn... what is it called? I'm just going to call it Dawnbreak because I can't remember what it's called. Cloudbreak, of course. If they don't get a Cloudbreak, that's going to be a real problem. Looks like there's some orcs in the back of the base. And with that buff, they'll actually be doing quite a bit of damage. And if left unchecked, I mean, orcs do alright damage anyway, but especially with that buff, it's going to be a problem. Looks like some hobbits being summoned down. Some more zealots coming in. With the support of Prince Bran there. Looks like he will retreat though. As he doesn't have enough troops to engage this. It looks like DJParson is sending some guys to assist. But there is a Fell Beast in a Fire Drake in the base of DJParson. He could potentially be in some trouble here. He doesn't have anything to save the structures here. I don't see any anti-air guys. No archers, no axe throwers. He is making some archers, of course. But he does lose a level 3 farm, so that's not good. As those are pretty crucial. If he loses this one, that's going to suck for him. He does have a few more, but they're not really safe, as there is a Mordor horde coming down upon him. And we actually see the dwarves from the bottom right, as well as a little bit of DJParson's army pushing forward. So Djinges and DJParson will begin assaulting DreadReapr. Rallying call being thrown down on their troops. Always good to do. And we have two Prince Brans here, one level 6, actually level 7 now, so he does have the Beast Slayer. And also a slam shot with him. He has, because he's only level 3. And yeah, we just got Prince Brands everywhere. This game title should be called Prince Brand vs. Prince Brand vs. Prince Brand. For Trail based. And yeah, it looks like all the buildings being demolished by DJParson here. And his fortress will be surrounded by orcs and Easterlings. This could be it for DJParson. Felbeast coming back in to assist in destroying this fort, and I think the bottom team might lose the game here. If DJParson loses his fortress, he's done. There's no coming back from that. And both teams probably have rebuild, but I don't think it's going to matter. As I think it's pretty much over for them. There is the Black Riders over here as well. And yep, the fortress actually goes down. DJParson has lost his army, he's lost his fortress. I think he's done. And Djinges has been defeated, which is the bottom right player. DJParson, his partner, has been defeated as well. And this game goes to the other team, DreadReapr and Otto. So congratulations to them. And yeah, well played to everyone in that match. That was a good game to watch. And I can't remember who won the first match. No idea. I'm drawing a blank, but well played to everyone. And I lied. DreadReapr and Otto both won those games. Won both those games, I should say. So, they are the victors of that round, I guess. As that is the best 2 of 3. I'm assuming. So, that's that. And I will see you in another tournament game of the Rise of the Witch King tournament from June. From GameReplays.org. So, see you next time.